Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. This is my review for X-Men 97, Episode 4. So this video will contain spoilers for X-Men 97 episode 4, so if you have not seen the episode, go watch it and then come back. And yes, let's just get straight into it. So if you've been watching my coverage so far of the first 3 episodes of X-Men 97, you'll know that I've been enjoying the show. I have not seen the original, so I'm not really a fan of the original series because I obviously haven't seen it. And so I'm going into this completely fresh and new with these characters. Obviously I know who they are, but I don't know them in depth. But yeah, so I really enjoyed the first 3 episodes. I thought they were entertaining. I thought they were beautifully animated. And I was really enjoying getting to know these characters more, because obviously these characters are going to be a big part of the MCU moving forward, or a lot of them are, you know, when they eventually introduce the live action X-Men. So I was interested in getting to know these characters more. However, this episode, I don't know. I didn't love this episode. I thought it was paced kind of weird. Again, I think the animation across the board is beautiful. I really do. I think it's really well done. But this episode, I just thought it was like, what are we doing? You know, it wasn't really that entertaining. The whole thing with Mojo and the Motendo game thing, where, you know, I know the character of Mojo, how he's like basically an alien TV producer, basically. I thought it was fun. I thought his animation was cool. I thought the final battle was cool as well, with the future Jubilee and the younger Jubilee and Sunspot. I thought that was cool. But I don't know. It kind of just felt a little bit pointless. I understand it was maybe to strengthen Sunspot and Jubilee's relationship, but I don't know. I just wasn't entertained by it. I sort of just felt like, what are we doing? You know, like this little arcade version of, I don't know. It was just strange to me, and I don't think it didn't grab me the way I wanted it to, and it just wasn't entertaining. So yeah, sorry about that. I know a lot of people are loving this show. A lot of people are loving this show, but I don't know. This episode I just didn't love. I like the stuff with Storm and Forge though. I found it very interesting seeing Storm trying to regain her powers, and that moment where she's, you know, trying to test it on the trees, and then it doesn't work. It's just the birds flying out, and she like starts to tear up. That was, you know, quite sad, and it was very interesting to see what's going on with Storm and Forge. We obviously are left off with a sort of little teaser. There's like a bird thing. Again, I don't know these characters very well. There's like a bird thing that grabs Storm and, you know, attacks Forge, and so we'll see what happens next week with that. But yeah, so it's going to be interesting seeing what this series does moving forward. I kind of was hoping that the series would have an overarching story rather than be sort of an anthology where every episode is like a different situation. I would have preferred it to be overarching rather than have every episode be a different situation. I understand that's what they do in the original series, but I don't know. I'm sure it will have some sort of overarching story that will be wrapped up in a finale, but I don't know. This episode was a part 1, by the way, so next episode obviously is to be continued, so we'll see what happens then. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. Again, I think the animation is beautiful. I think the voice acting is good. Just the stuff with Jubilee and Sunspot I didn't really enjoy that much, but we'll see moving forward what the show does. I really do hope they focus on their bigger characters, the more important characters, like Cyclops, like Jean, like Wolverine, you know, like Magneto, and Rogue and Gambit. You know, we seem to be focusing more on sort of side characters like Morph and Jubilee, especially. I mean, Jubilee, like, I don't know, she must be a very popular character in the original series, because there's like a lot of attention around Jubilee. I don't really understand all the hype. I mean, yeah, she's like a teenager that shoots fireworks out of her hands. I don't know. I'm not really that familiar with the character in terms of comic books either, and so yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens moving forward with her character. She must be important because they are placing a heavy focus on her in the series. But yeah, I'm just not sure as to what's going to happen. But moving forward, I hope it gets better. I hope we focus more on these characters that are more interesting to me. Look, a lot of people are loving the show. I think the viewership's actually dropped off a lot though since the first 2 episodes premiered. I haven't really heard much people talking about it. There's not much stuff on YouTube about it, and so I think the engagement is sort of dropping off. But you know, I'm going to continue to watch the show. I want to see where things end up. I haven't. It's a Marvel thing, and I haven't really missed a Marvel thing. Actually, I didn't watch Echo, which I gotta go back and watch Echo at some point, but I just ended up skipping it. I think them releasing that as a binge was a mistake. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. But yeah, so for the people that are enjoying it, I'm glad. I hope next episode I enjoy. I enjoy the first 3 episodes. this episode I just thought was a little bit meh, that's all. And so I hope I enjoy it more in the future. So I guess we'll have to see what happens. I want to see what's going on with Magneto. I want to see where Professor X is, like what's going on with him. Is he actually dead? Or, you know, I heard something that he was like on the moon or something like that. I don't know, like in some sort of coma state. I got no clue. I'm assuming Professor X will come back to play at some point in the show though. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, at this point we're just waiting to see what the overarching story is going to be, where this show's going. You know, are they going to do a season 2? I think season 2, I think they're actually well into making it. I don't know if it's been officially greenlit, but yeah, so we will see what happens with this show moving forward. I don't know. You know, there is an argument to be made that not everything needs to connect, but just, I don't know. I think this is like a very specific show for a very specific audience. You know, I think it's heavily basing itself around nostalgia, and I would have really liked, I guess, if it sort of, you know, was its own thing and sort of took its own story. You know, obviously taking the same characters and same storylines from the previous show and carrying them over, but then doing something different with them rather than, I guess, just doing the, you know, same old stick, you know, the situational episodes where every episode's like a different problem. You know, I sort of wish it was more overarching. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that the show should stick to the same style of every episode's like a different sort of thing, or that you agree with me and it should be overarching? That's just my opinion. I don't know. You know, I don't know. People seem to be liking the show, so who am I? Who am I to say anything? But anyway, yeah, so that's it for my review of episode 4 of X-Men 97. Again, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you still watching the show? Are you enjoying it? Did you watch the original series? Did you love the original series? Or have you not seen it like I have not seen it, and you're going into this from a fresh perspective? And let me know your thoughts either way. Very interested to know what you guys think. But anyway, that's it for this review. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We are so close to 500 subs. We're just getting there, so I'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. Also, turn on post notifications if you haven't already. That way you don't miss when I upload. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.